I truly thank all of you for being here today. I know it's been complicated for all of us braving technology, but thank you for being here tonight. It is hard to believe that our last person event we shared together was last year's Cherry Pie, where we got together at the ambassador's residence. Last year we got together at the ambassador's residence, as all of you know, to celebrate the ABS's accomplishments over the past year. That was a great event where we saw each other and we were able to be together. Well, on March 13th, the world as we knew it changed overnight due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And on March 20th, the ABS temporarily closed its doors to our office for what we thought would be a month or two of sheltering in place. Well, obviously that did not happen. We, as the rest of the world, had to adapt and learn to work remotely while fulfilling our mission as set forth by our founders in 1868, a benevolent community organization dedicated to help Americans in need. And so, whether it be via Zoom or behind a double face mask, we continue to care for those who for various reasons need a helping hand, whether it be monetary support, emergency medical care, help getting home back to the US, assistance with federal benefits or documentation, or just the need for companionship and support from a friendly face. Our first order of business was setting up a schedule of calls to our most vulnerable beneficiaries and members to ensure that they always felt safe and secure, whether they needed someone to pick up a medication for them, order groceries, give them a ride to the bank, or just reassure them that the ABS is there for them. Next, we concentrated on technology, providing anyone who needed a laptop, a cell phone, or a tablet so that they could continue to work remotely and connect virtually with friends and family. Our next step was to institute our monthly virtual hangout sessions that became a place where we could all spend time with each other and check in. We had a host of interesting discussions and speakers, and we covered as diverse subjects as COVID, embassy news and information, voter registration, traveling in Mexico, Chile's en Nogada and their history, sing-alongs for 4th of July and winter holidays. And we had various writers and journalists discussing current events or the books that they have written. I would like to thank all of our speakers for participating and leading such wonderful discussions. And if you would like to host a virtual hangout, please feel free to contact me. They're great events. Even our board members went virtual this year, as Bill told you. And although we could no longer share a sandwich together while we worked, Zoom provided us a great workspace for us to get our business done. The Communications and Membership Committee, led by Doug Hall, continued to meet regularly and work to significantly increase our membership base and engage thousands on social media and on the redesigned website and email database. Additionally, the committee coordinated voter registration, which enabled hundreds of citizens to vote during the 2020 election. In April, we received final approval from SAT as a donataria autorizada. With that in hand, we set out to work on helping the country in any way we could. Given the long history we share, we naturally turned to the ABC Medical Center. Through a strategic alliance, the very generous donations received provided equipment for their COVID-19 unit, as well as personal protective equipment and care for vulnerable patients. This project was an incredible collaboration between our institutions, and I would like to recognize all of those who were instrumental in getting this project off the ground. I also thank the hospital for their continuous support in caring for our ABS patients whenever we've needed them. I would like to also offer our continued gratitude to the staff at the US Embassy, especially at the American Citizen Service Office, who with a phone call have always have an answer ready for us. It has been extremely helpful to have their constant support. And boy, if I had a penny for every single call I've received in the past year asking about visas and passports, I would be a millionaire. And all of those questions were always answered with a smile on everyone's faces. So I thank you for that as well. Our cemetery, the American Cemetery, established in 1898, is and has always been our main source of income. However, 2020 was a hard year. Cemeteries were closed in March to all non-essential visitors, and advanced sales were thus halted, seeing our earnings severely decline. As the COVID-19 pandemic has gotten worse in the last few months, the cemetery has seen a substantial increase in services and income. We acquired protective gear for all of our staff and have made sure that they work under strict sanitary protection. I would like to stop a minute to offer our profound gratitude to the entire staff at the cemetery who have not stopped working or in providing service and assistance during these very difficult times. Monitoring our community's health is of utmost importance. Thanks to our medical team, our beneficiaries continue to be looked after, and we have ensured that their medical and psychological needs are met. This past November and January, we held a modified health fair where close to 100 flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccines were administered. Sadly, our in-person events, including our weekly senior center classes and all of our celebratory lunches, had to be canceled. Yet thanks to the generosity of Dan and the whole staff at Pinche Gringo Barbecue, we were able to provide Thanksgiving and Christmas meals to our beneficiaries. So I truly appreciate Pinche Gringo and all of their staff for helping us out and being able to at least share something with our beneficiaries. We continue to work very closely with the Junta de Asistencia Privada, and under their guidance and supervision have received approval of the Informe Anual de Actividades 2019 and Programa de Trabajo y Presupuesto 2021. And in the next few weeks, we will be submitting for their approval the 2020 Informe Anual. We're also very proud to welcome Juan Fernando Balzaretti Ramirez, who is completing his first year as president of HAP and who will address us later on in the program. Finally, I can't end before taking time and thanking the entire ABS staff. You see us here in one of our many Zooms. Angela Camacho, Eduardo Ramirez, Genevieve Mosier, Mario Espinosa, Ernesto Ibarra, Pablo Otero, Ricardo Rojas, and Barbara Franco, who along with the cemetery staff have all risen to the occasion and given 110% of themselves to make sure that the ABS continues to run smoothly and everyone is being taken care of in spite of these times that we are living. So finally, I thank all of you for braving technology, for connecting to Zoom, for joining us, and hope that next year we will all be sharing a slice of cherry pie in person and being able to give a hug to each other. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of your evening.